Each week this month, KTVU is highlighting a different charitable organization that is committed to helping the Bay Area get through the COVID-19 pandemic. It's part of the KTVU Fox 2 Giving Day Drive, and this morning we are recognizing the Chinatown Community Development Center and its mission to feed and fuel Chinatown. Joining me this morning is Malcolm Young, the Executive Director. Malcolm, thank you for joining us. One of the things that I first saw on the list of goals that really got my attention is your organization wants to fund shuttered legacy restaurants, some of those restaurants that many of us love, to have them reopen and then get those people who work there back to work.
That's right. Absolutely. Chinatown is a dense residential community. It's a dense business district. There's about 150 restaurants in Chinatown. The first week of shelter in place, we counted about only 50 that remained open. The number actually dropped to 40 after that. Luckily, we're back up to 70. Restaurants really make up the lifeblood of Chinatown. They're employers. They provide starter jobs for new immigrant families. But when you look at some of the larger banquet restaurants, for instance, they really fuel the culture of Chinatown. And we really need those institutions to survive.
Malcolm, as those employees are not working, obviously they might be having trouble making ends meet. Do a lot of those employees live in Chinatown? And as a consequence, do they need help getting meals?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I'd say roughly 50% of the employees of these restaurants live in Chinatown. Chinatown, as I mentioned, is a dense residential district. Most of the housing stock consists of single-room occupancy hotels, which are effectively 80-square-foot dorm rooms with shared kitchens and shared bathrooms. So we're really in an environment, where getting people out of kitchens, getting them meals is just as critical to preventing COVID-19 spread as anything else. That's why we launched Feed and Fuel Chinatown about 2 weeks after shelter in place came into effect. In the last 3 months, we've been able to provide about 122,000 meals. This is an organization that provided 0 meals before that. And we've been able to work with 34 restaurants, getting about $750,000 into the community and partnering with a number of other entities to get about another 300,000 to 400,000 in the community. So we're really hoping that this can be a bridge to reopening.
Malcolm, what are the people that you're talking to during this pandemic saying about all this? Are they afraid that Chinatown will be permanently affected by this, or are they more optimistic that when we do get back to business that we will have Chinatown come back to life?
Unfortunately, right now, I think that a lot of the merchants and business owners are really, I think, fearful that Chinatown's not going to recover from this. I think part of it is just being uncertain as to when, quote unquote, normalcy will return. We don't know a time period for that. Of course, the virus doesn't allow us to. And I think it's a huge amount of concern just trying to figure out what the strategies are to bridge that gap from now until we can reopen for real.
Well, Malcolm Young, thank you for the good work you're doing. Hopefully this little spot here will bring people awareness that you are helping Chinatown stay kind of afloat, really, or trying to during this pandemic. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
If you want to contribute to Giving Day Drive to support Feed and Fuel Chinatown, just go to ktvu.com/givingday.